Hi guys, and welcome to the third episode of my Journeyman series. Now, the first thing you may have noticed, well, you should have noticed from the title, is that it has Colwyn Bay and Dover in the title. So you're probably wondering what is going on, because obviously I've been managing Colwyn Bay. But I have news to tell you. I have left Colwyn Bay and gone to Dover in the Blue Square South. So I've gone back to the south where I'm from North Wales down to Kent, and yeah, I am playing in a playoff final. So that's why I moved. Colwyn Bay, well, let's go back in time a few minutes. So, a few months. So let's find Colwyn Bay. How am I going to find them? So, I'm in the wrong league. What am I doing? What? Oh no, that's the wrong way, isn't it? I have to get up. So, let's go to the league table. Colwyn Bay finished 7th in the end, just outside the playoffs. But I left around March. As you know from the last video, I had gone on this horrible mid-season run. Oh, where's it gone? I lost 5 games in a row. Oh, I'm on Dover. I'm being an absolute noob here. Go to squad. Fixtures. There we go. We're on Colwyn Bay's fixtures. So we had this horrible run here. But we managed to then win 3-2 against Worcester. But then it was just a topsy-turvy run, losing against Vauxhall, beating Droylsden, losing against Boston, draw against Brackley and Hinckley, lost huge defeats against Workington, Bishop Stortford, draw against Bradford PA, Altrincham defeat. But I had this is when I left, I think. No, I think I had a good run. But then Dover came in for me, and I was, outside the playoffs of Colwyn Bay. I'd done better than expected. I was meant to finish mid-table, and to be just outside the playoffs, it was a good run. But I wasn't going to get into the playoffs, even with this good run here, just starting when I left. So I thought, I'm going to leave, because Dover were in the playoffs. I don't know why they sacked their manager, but they were 5th, just on the edge, literally on the edge. So I went to Dover. So sorry to all you Colwyn Bay fans out there that have been watching this, but you had 2 good solid episodes and a little bit here just to look forward to. And you finished 7th, thanks to mainly my hard work. So it wasn't all bad. You meant to finish 13th, so just outside the playoffs. Not a bad result for Colwyn Bay, but hopefully next season you can push on. So I came to Dover, and my first game was against my home city, Chelmsford, and we drew 2-2 in a cracking game. This was the 3rd time I met them this season, because I met them twice in the FA Trophy when I was at Colwyn Bay. And goals from Ben May and Bricknell helped us to wins, and I believe Billy Bricknell used to play for Chelmsford. I remember him on FM11. Pretty sure he did. Let's just check. Yes, he did. I remember having him on FM11 with my career there. So a good 2-2 draw. And then we beat Basingstoke 4-2 thanks to 2 goals from Ben May and Ricky Modest, who also played for Chelmsford back in the days of FM11. So he seems to be a cracking player for us. And this helped us just to push into the playoffs a bit stronger. And especially with a 1-0 win against Havington Waterloo. So still unbeaten at this point thanks to a goal from McMahon. And a 2-1 victory against Dorchester thanks to a cracking performance from Barry Cogan with a goal, and Ben May with another goal, our striker. And a 1-1 draw against Bromley thanks to Willock with a goal. So we went into the playoffs in, wait for it, 3rd place. I mean, we were 5th when I joined, but it was so close between all these teams, between us down to Bath. But we dropped out after the first draw against Chelmsford, but then Chelmsford went on a bit of a bad run. But it did mean in the playoffs we would have to face Chelmsford, so the 4th and 5th times of playing them this season. So we'll see the first game, just the goals. which was an amazing win. So the first goal of the game, they took the lead thanks to Cook. So it was a very disappointing start to this game. But we did equalise reasonably quickly in the first half. I'll have to show you what tactic I was using before we play this final of the playoffs. And it was a really great finish from May. So yeah, quick equaliser there. Next goal of the game. And still in the first half, we took the lead. Came into May, a pretty lucky deflection to him, and he made it 2-1. Chelmsford were in real trouble. I feel bad beating them because every single season in real life they make the playoffs and go out in the semi-finals. So to defeat them in the semi-finals was, I don't know how Chelmsford they're just so unlucky because they do so well in the cup, the FA Cup. They've got to the second round 3 seasons in a row, and for a team in the blue square south, that's unbelievable, really. That was a fabulous run from May, and Modest scored against his former club to make it 3-1, and then in the second half we made it 4-1, and I thought the tie was over, but they did fight back well in the second leg. Credit to them. Kogan into May. Kogan injured. Simpemba, Smith, May, Thompson, Modest. Second goal of the game. 4-1. 2 goals from May and Modest again. So we went into the second leg very strong, but we did lose 3-1. My first defeat as Dover boss. McMahon with our goal, but it didn't matter. We're in the final and we're going to be playing Bromley, so the tactics I will be playing is this. So unfortunately I had a couple of players on loan that have already gone, which means I've had to play different players in these playoffs to what I was playing in the actual league games. You may remember Terry Dixon, actually. I remember in FM11 you could get him for free, but he gets injured so much. He started at Tottenham, went to West Ham, failed there as well, and ended up in the lower leagues, and he's got 5 on actual fitness, but it should be 1, because I remember in FM11 he played like 2 games. He scored like hat-tricks in both of them for my Chelmsford team, but he was injured for the rest of the season. It was ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to go to this playoff final. So, exciting times. Now, it would just be amazing if I won this and got up to the conference, or the Blue Square Premier, as they call it now. But Bromley will be very tough. They've obviously finished a few points ahead of us in second place. Eastleigh ran away with it. But I've only been here about 7 games, or less. I'm not quite sure how many, but I think this is my 7th game in charge, and I'm in a playoff final. So it worked out well for me, leaving Colwyn Bay. Now there probably will be some of you that will moan, saying I should have stayed at Colwyn Bay, but remember I said if a better job comes along that's higher up, even if that is just in the same league but it's higher up, I would leave. This is a Journeyman series. I may not even last half a season at a club. I mean, I lasted the majority of the season at Colwyn Bay. Now this small segment, even if I win this playoff final, I may not even stay at Dover. I may get a job in the league. But we shall see. If it's a conference team that comes in for me, I will probably stay at Dover for a bit, because obviously starting off on a level playing field. But say a League 2 comes in for me, I will leave, because, or if that job comes available, I will apply for the jobs, because it's just all part of the fun of this series. I'm meant to be moving around, changing teams, so don't be upset that if I leave your favourite team or a team you really like me being at, because this is a Journeyman series. All my other series I've stayed at one club. This is meant to be really interesting, and I move around a bit and just mix it up. But we've got this playoff final to look forward to. We're already 20 minutes in and nothing's happened. So we're in the light blue. It would be disappointing if I lost, but I feel if I do lose, I do think I can get another job somewhere else. Modest? Oh, May. Oh, that should have been a goal. I don't know how we didn't score that. Come on, lads. Should have put my suit on for this, shouldn't I? In my casual, sports gear. On the side, I'm like Tony Pulis, got a cap. I'd quite like to have a Keith Hill coat. That'd be epic. Look like a farmer or a countryman with a gun. What do you wear when you're playing Football Manager? There's so many different outfits available. Pyjamas with your initials sewn on. This has been a boring game. Typical, isn't it? A final at Wembley. I think it's at Wembley. They're usually at Wembley, aren't they? And nothing's happened. I'll see what this... they don't... Oh, that was rubbish. Passionate. So who's been... Kogan's done nothing. Come on, guys. Bromley are tough. I got a draw against them in the league with Dover, so I can definitely draw against them, as proven here by this first half. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Thompson on a yellow. This is the most boring game ever. Sorry, guys. Very sorry indeed. It's raining outside again. Ugh. 60 minutes in, we've had like one decent highlight. That is ludicrous. Jamie Smith's dead. We bring on McMahon. Modest not done anything, has he? Don't really want to bring him off though. At the moment, I'll just bring on him. I suppose that was because he missed that chance. Modest is on 6.1. Is it Modest or Modest? I should know. He used to play for Chelmsford. I hope Chelmsford go up this season in real life. And also on this game next season. They usually do reasonably well on the game. They usually go up at some point. Now this is the most boring game ever. What the hell is up with it? 77. We've had one chance. They've had no chances. This makes no sense. We're making a sub. Maybe I should have attacked. Off comes Modest. On comes Willock. Swap them round. And what might go to extra time? That's the thing, isn't it? They're going to score in the last minute. It's just written in the stars, isn't it? Guaranteed to kick me in the balls. Here they go. Here's their goal. Just wait. Punched away. Here we go. It's gonna... Oh, well done, lads. Now get rid of it. Don't faff around with the ball. Here goes May. Back to Hugh. Why do like lower league teams always have like typical English names like Thompson? May turns his man into McMahon. Should have scored. Thompson misses. That was a chance. So we've had two chances. They've had one, and we're 84 minutes into the game. What is up with this stupid game? Winter. Kogan. I mean, that's a pretty typical name as well, isn't it? They just have excellent names. Thompson. What a name. May. My target man. Back to Winter. September. Running through. Blocked. Keep hold of the ball. Do not lose it to them. Crossed in. Oh, how did that not go in? Winter. This is nice play, but I mean, what a... Never mind. I mean, I'm not going to be hugely disappointed if we lose, because I've not been here very long. I do feel I can probably get a job in the next division up, even if I don't go up, as long as there's still jobs around. I'll just apply for different things. Mayhem, go! We've scored! I cannot believe it. My substitute has scored. Ah, well done. We'll bring on Bricknell for the last 2 minutes of the game. Ah, yes. It's been a hugely disappointing game, especially for you guys watching. I hope you haven't fallen asleep. Oh, and now it's died. Do not do this to me, Football Manager. Okay, here we go. This is the 3D replay, which you've probably seen in very slow motion. My laptop's got worse. It's just dying. It's just so annoying. I really need to buy a new one in the summer after uni. Well, I was going to anyway, but I definitely have to now, because this thing is just... I don't know what's wrong with it. They better not score. And blow the whistle. Oh, I thought that was going to go in then. I think the defender cleared it off the line. Oh, we've won. We've won the playoff final. Yes. We're up to the... well, I don't know if I'm going to stay here, but still I can add this to my CV. So I've already won the Blue Square South playoffs. I've already got promoted, so keep note of that, lads. Remember that. And yeah, I'll note that down. That's one sort of little minor thing won. Where will we head next? Will we stay at Dover? Or will we... let's see what they said. Dover promoted. Dover in control. Fans jubilant after a Bromley result. Well, they wanted me to get promoted and I've done it. But I'm going to see what jobs are available. Job security. And I will apply for them unless... well, only if they're higher up. Now I might load a couple more leagues, and I've got the Norwegian and Swedish league loaded, but I'm not going to go to the 3rd division in those because that's pretty much the same as Blue Square South probably. I won't be able to get the Newcastle job. Wigan. I might be able to get into Scotland because I did set my previous experience as professional just to make this save go a bit faster. Wigan, no. Championship too high. Probably League 2's the highest I can get, but you never know. So I'm going to apply for that job, guys, and there we go. See what happens. But I might not get it. If not, if I don't get another job, I'll be at Dover for the beginning of the 2nd season. So that will be episode 4. It will be at the end of the August transfer window. And that's when I will see you next in this career. Please check out my other careers and series and videos and subscribe and like and comment, etc, etc. Hope you weren't too disappointed by the final, but we won. That's the main thing, isn't it? Last minute goal. Excellent, excellent stuff. So thank you for watching. I don't know where I will be in episode 4, but you will see in the title by what team I'm at. So I hope you've enjoyed my Colwyn Bay and Dover season, and wish me luck for my future. So see you guys. Bye bye.